Warning, Big John is not a professional disc golfer. In fact, sometimes he's not a very good disc golfer at all. He is not sponsored by any disc golf organizations. With that being said, his opinion should not be taken as final or fact. Feel free to enjoy this video though, and if you would, press the like button.
What's up guys? Welcome back to GoHamDiscGolf. I'm Big John. And this is going to be This Week in Disc Golf for this week. So let's jump straight into it. One thing I want to mention is that I have this area, this open spot right here, so that I can overlay pictures of whatever I'm talking about. Some of the things I talk about, you'll see that I've just created my own shot for it, because I don't want to put anything up there that I don't have direct permission to use. That way I can't get in trouble with anybody. So let's jump straight into it, guys. I always go ahead and start off with PDGA news, and let's go straight into tournaments. Last week we saw two B-tier tournaments. The first one was the Savannah Open in Georgia, and in the men's open division, Matthew Dollar took first place, and in women's open, Sarah Cunningham took first place. So congratulations to those guys. We also saw the Temp Course Chucker in North Carolina, and Barry Schultz took first place in men's open. So congratulations to all those guys. If anybody was at that tournament, I'm sure, or either one of those tournaments, I'm sure they were great to watch. And I'm about to talk about the tournaments coming up this week. And as always, if anybody is going to be out there playing or spectating and you happen to get any footage, let me know. I'd love to feature it in a video. So this week we have coming up the Sun King presents Throw Down the Mountain, the pros division in Florida. Notable pros that are going to be there, and there's a great lineup. Just some of the ones that are going to be there are Dave Fehlberg, Garrett Gerthy, Ricky Wysocki, Paige Pierce, and Elaine King. So, if you get a chance to head out there and check out that tournament, definitely do it. It'll absolutely be worth checking out. And then we also have Spike Heiser presents Union Open South Carolina Conference Event 1 in South Carolina. And two people that are notable or worth mentioning that are going to be there are Barry Schultz and Cam Todd. So it's going to be cool to see how that tournament plays out, because Barry Schultz and Cam Todd were the two top pros that were playing in the Temp Course Chucker last week, and Barry Schultz came out on top. So maybe Cam Todd can come back from the defeat last week and see if he can push Barry Schultz out of the way. Now into other news for disc golf. One of the blogs that I follow a lot is Dogleg Disc Golf, and they have another great post there, and it's actually called A Post for Beginners: Where to Start. Now you guys know that I love to talk about stuff that pertains directly to people new to the sport of disc golf or people trying to get better. And this post is great because it kind of breaks things down for somebody who may not, really know much about disc golf at all. It talks about all the main points of how to select your first disc, how to grip a disc, just everything you can think of that you didn't know when you first started playing. So if you get a chance, head over to Dogleg Disc Golf and check it out. It's definitely worth reading. All Things Disc Golf has another giveaway, and they seem to have this string of MVP disc giveaway, because right now they're giving away 5 Eclipse Proton Glow discs from MVP. I believe it's 2 ions, 2 anodes, and an axis, but I could be wrong about which ones that are actually in the pack, but there are 5 of them, and there are 5 of the Glow Eclipse Proton discs. If you want to check that out, I have a link to that contest in the description below. Rattling Chains is another blog that I like to go to a lot. And the main reason I like to check it out is because they seem to always have great polls. I've mentioned their polls a lot in the past, and I want to mention another one, the current one that they have going on right now. And the question that they're asking is, should tournaments have a dress code? And, go over there and vote on it and check and see what the results are looking at right now. When I checked it a little while ago, they were kind of split right down the middle. There were more people leaning towards, yes, there should be a dress code at tournaments. And personally, my opinion is that yes, I agree with that. I think tournaments should have a dress code. Now, I don't think it should be strict at all, but I think it's definitely something that could help the sport as far as outsiders looking in. If all of us show up to tournaments in cut-off jeans and tank tops, then we kind of look like a bunch of bums. But if we're looking more respectable, then it can give disc golf a more respectable reputation to people who are just looking in from that point of view. I'd also want to mention that Dyslexia Disc Golf art, the company or the girl that did this picture right here for me, Megan Ramsey, she has a contest going on right now that I mentioned before. It's the Winter Photo Disc Golf Contest, and that's going to be ending on February 15th. So you still have time to enter that. Basically, all you have to do is head over to her Facebook page and check it out there, and submit a picture of anything having to do with playing disc golf in the winter. So definitely check that out, guys. And the last thing I'll mention for just general disc golf news is that I've been beating this horse to death, but Team Disc Jock has their big sale going on right now, and it ends today. So if you've been thinking about ordering something from Disc Jock, or you haven't checked them out yet or anything like that, make sure you do it. Even if you can't order anything right now, definitely check them out, because they plan to do a sale every month in 2013. And then on top of that, they've been showing a lot of support to GoHamDiscGolf, so I'm asking you guys to support them as well. If you're not going to order anything from them, at least head over to their Facebook page and give them a like, so that you can get updates from them as well as me. Now, next I'm going to talk about the things that you guys brought to my attention, the viewer submissions. I hope I'm saying your name right, man. Alphonse Rex. You wanted me to talk about the MVP Shock. Now, for those of you that don't know, MVP just announced that they have a new disc coming out called the Shock, and it's a fairway driver. And you might be thinking, wait a minute, they just came out with the Volt and the Amp, and those were the two fairway drivers, and the Volt is kind of stable to overstable, and the Amp is, you know, stable to understable. What else do they need? Well, the Shock is pretty much an overstable Volt. It's made for more power arms, and it's kind of odd to say that you need a fairway driver for somebody with a lot of power, but a lot of times it can come into play, and it can fill a hole in the bag. So I'm looking forward to checking it out when it comes out. I'll try and get my hands on one as soon as possible. But MVP says about it that it's an overstable complement to the Volt. So look forward to checking it out, guys. Chad Janke brought it to my attention that on Disc Golf Course Review, there's a forum posting right now from Physical Flight Disc Golf. They're a company that makes bags, and they're looking for a design for a new bag. So they're asking the community to come up with ideas. And whichever idea they end up choosing, that person will get a bag. So it's a really cool contest going on right now, and I'll have a link to in the description for this video, so that if you want to go enter into that contest, you can definitely check it out. And then lastly, and I hope I say your name right too, but Lauren Sircone, she wanted me to mention that she is currently in second place for the Dyslexia Disc Golf Winter Photo Contest. So if you haven't entered into that contest, head over there, and even if you don't want to enter, you can still vote for the best picture. So, you know, as the Bacon Nation, guys, let's go check it out, and if we're not going to enter, at least vote and give some support to Megan Ramsey and Dyslexia Disc Golf Art. Now last, I'm going to mention the stuff that is directly involving GoHamDiscGolf, and there's two things. I talked to Paige Pierce. I submitted to her all the list of questions that we came up with. It's not a very big list, but I think it encompasses a lot of stuff that I wanted to find out, that some of you guys wanted to find out. So that video is going to be coming out really soon, so definitely look forward to that. And then the giveaway for the DGA Aftershock, that guy right there, that is ending on Saturday. So actually, that's going to end Friday, because the video where I announce the winner is going to come out on Saturday. So you have until Friday at midnight to enter into that giveaway. If you have not entered yet, make sure you do. But that's going to be it for today, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Don't forget to go ham.